Somebody else out there, I'm trying to make a sub hatch wood setup for the hatch. So I figured I'd show this real quick. What I used to make mine was at the Real Wood Supply, which is Real Lumber, or one of those type of places. They had alder, which wasn't that expensive, and it's a pretty hard wood. You want this to be pretty hard wood because it's actually like almost a 1x1, So anyway, you make 4 of these pieces like this. Gotta take that aluminum piece off. I just was setting it in place. You gotta have this in first, and so you make your 4 pieces like that, and then put the support for your sub hatch right here, and then you put a support along here for your latches. So, which I don't have any latches, I'm gonna make those. So pretty fun. People go, "Oh, you're gonna make them?" I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna make them. I'm make them look just like the ones you guys seen on the buses." I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm gonna do it. So here's how I did it. I took some butcher paper and made the radius, and then I just laid it out on like a pattern. Laid it out on the wood. Cut one out, and my saw blade, boy, I'll tell you what, it's sure to dull it real quick. I gotta get another one, a couple more for the saber saw, and cut this out. And then what I did, because I'm not a wood person, if you're a wood person, you probably have all the special tools and all that crap. I used my polisher with some 40 grit to clean it up. So I had a lot of burns on here like that, because the wood, the saw blade's just toast. I gotta get a new one right now. And so I use that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a groove in here, a U shape. And then I'll take another piece of alder and I'll plug it with that. That's what it was originally. So that's kind of a video of how to do it. I've seen some online, different things, but that's the way I'm going to do it. And then the one that goes across is a 1x, and the reason I know that is I'm just going to use this. I'm going to rip a piece of that alder and use that because it's really hard wood to bolt the. In fact, I'm going to use a 1x. I'm going to use something wider than this, so I'll probably put a 1x4, 1x3, because I'm going to drill some pretty large holes in it for the hatch to bolt on. So that's how you make it. All right, and this, you could even take 2 pieces if you, I don't know if there's enough clearance in there actually. I was thinking about just taking 2 pieces of the 1/8 inch, what's it called, this stuff here, plywood, 1/8 inch plywood that I have left over, some little pieces, make a couple strips and then sister them on the sides of this, and then just nail it to it with a pin nailer or something. But I don't think there's quite enough room. There's just barely enough room in this hatch right there for a 1x1. See, and maybe a little more. So I could actually maybe put one on one side of it. Maybe I'll actually do that. I'm not sure. Depends on how the tongue and groove thing works out. Anyway, that's just how I'm going to do my sub hatch. I'll keep you guys posted. There'll be some more videos on this, maybe when it's all done.